coming.
All right.
And whether you know it or not, my late pastor preached a sermon, "You're booked to go." I want to preach from this chapter 9, verse 27. I'm just going to speak these words. As it is appointed unto men once to die, but after this, the judgment. I want to talk about tonight the judgment.
All right.
The judgment. Everybody that's born of a woman is on death row. Whether you know it or not, you may be seated. We come in this world with a death sentence at the end of our lives. Some, as we look at the world now and how some are living so reckless, believe that they're going to live forever. And those fools die sooner than anybody else. You see, God has appointed everybody that's under the sound of my voice and not under the sound of my voice, that awful day, as my late pastor would say, will surely come in all of our lives. And it's amazing how if we knew the date, if we knew the day or the hour, the time that we would depart from here. Well, I heard Deacon Fields had a skit on. Say, well, we could do anything up to that hour. Go party, dance, whatever. Whatever's in the lust of us. Whatever it calls for. We would go out and do our thing, and then, I don't know, maybe a day or two before that, we'd plead and ask God to forgive us and try to get through. But God didn't set it up that way.
That's true. No.
No man knows the day nor the hour. Sometimes we have inklings. God give us a sign when we're about to leave this world. But one thing for sure, my brothers and sisters, we're going to leave this world.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
It's not how we leave this world, but it's important how we live while we're here. You can't live a whole life and think you're going to have a heavenly home. Because in the judgment, if you don't have the best attorney,
My Lord.
and I'm not talking about any of these attorneys that's in this world, because they're going to be standing in line too in the judgment.
You're right.
To give an account of every deed and idle thought. Wicked imagination.
Oh, my Lord.
Don't let one unforgiven sin tilt your scale.
All right.
Where we're gonna be tried in balances. Suppose you just purposely missed Sunday school because you just didn't want to come. Suppose that would tilt your scale to the unrighteous. You won't be saved.
Oh, my Lord, my Lord.
Let's be, as they say back in the day, where the rubber meets the road. Let's be real. Some feel that, and I've gone to many homegoings, and everybody going to heaven seems like now. Talking about some lived a crooked life, bad life, whore life. They say, we'll meet you. You going? I don't see that. I don't say amen to that. Because if you don't have Jesus before you leave this world, you sure won't have him after this world. It's an awful thing to die out of this world.
Yes.
This is a hell of a world. Everything is going on. Now people are looking for peace. They're trying to drown out the sorrows by playing loud. If you look on TV, the loudest thing now, the commercials. To the point where everybody wants to be heard. And if you listen now, you want, people are going to the arenas now to try to drown out the sorrows at home. But let me tell you, you're dragging those sorrows everywhere you go. And if you don't have Jesus,
Come on now. That's right.
the heart fixer and mind regulator. It's very bad to live a lifetime and don't get your free pass into eternity. He died and paid the price. Now we pay cable and direct TV and AT&T. Don't sit there and look at TV. You paying them people.
Yes, you are. Amen.
And whatever you like to see, you tune in on it.
That's right.
Amen. And you pay to go to certain concerts.
All right.
You pay to go see movies at the theater. You go, I'm going to say show, okay? Show. I'm going to be somewhat country. You show when you go to the filling station, gas station, you going to pay that man,
That's right.
or else you ain't going to have nothing coming into your fuel tank. You're not going to go to the grocery store and push that cart down and fill your basket and get up there with no money. Unless you off. But let me tell you, the greatest gift that man can have. When you go to the hospital, I just had 3 surgeries. And Sister Scott, they about $100,000, would you say? At least $100,000 of surgery. Somebody got to pay for it. So I thank God I got insurance. Well, you know, that's good. I'm glad you're clapping for that. But let me tell you, the greatest insurance that I have and the greatest assurance that I have. I got Jesus when I stand before God the Father in the judgment. You better have him too. The Bible talks about it is appointed to man once to die. You're not going to come back here anymore. There's some say you'll come back as a cat. You'll come back as a dog. You'll have another chance to get it right. That's some religions say that. You have an opportunity over and over and over and over again to get your sins right. And let me tell you.
Come on now.
Let me tell you. Once you are born and you live this life, it's your choice how you live. It's going to come a time that you're going to lay down and not get up again. That's it. Then the judgment comes. I don't want to leave this world without the resurrection and life. His name is Jesus. When you lay down for the last time, what will be your thoughts? I hope they're on Jesus because he's the resurrection and life. You don't leave this world. Don't fool yourself. Some try to put it out of their mind. But yeah, it's all right to prepare, but you don't think about dying. That's we gonna do that anyway. The main thing is make sure that you got Jesus. That's your insurance policy. It's amazing. How would you feel when you have bought a $200 ticket to go into your game or ball game, where you go, and you get up there and lose it? Don't you know that you can lose, you can miss out? Once you saved, always saved. You don't believe that? Don't you believe that? If you go back into the world and you start doing those things that you once did, you lost. The Bible says there shall come a great falling away. All those who fall away are going to be lost. Scarcely shall the righteous be saved. I got to tell you tonight, you may be going to the club in, you may be messing around there and then, even in your own mind. You got to speak righteous. You got to do righteous. I can't be buddy with you and mistreat you. I can't do that. I'm not going to be a family member over here, and then I'm going to be on your side when you're wrong, and knowing you're wrong, I'm going to support you too. I ain't going to do that. All right. I had to tell some of my people back home, even my mother didn't understand some things. And I said, Mother, I said, no, it's not like that. There's a way to talk to you. That's right. And get it over. That's right. I had to tell her she had different thoughts in her mind about something. All right? That's a privilege. Don't you know, as a Christian, you're going to be misunderstood? You're going to be misunderstood in your own home. To say the least on your job. I'm not saying be curious. Don't be curious. Christians are peculiar. I mean, you act stupid. Some try to be so holy. You better watch that holy. When you walk in, I'm trying to tell you something. You can't be more than what you are.
That's right. That's right.
This is just the way I am. You better hurry up and get right. None but the righteous shall see God.
That's right.
You can't be any kind of way.
That's true.
You can't have a bad attitude and think you're going to heaven. Ain't gonna work. You better get it right before you go. Don't you know when you stand, when your trembling soul stands before the all-wise, and the record will be there, and you can't lie. I'll be there. Those who are under my jurisdiction, I'll be standing right there.
Yes, sir.
Servant, however he want to address me. Scott, servant, did you tell them to be on time for Sunday school? Did you tell them to be on time for church? Did you tell them it's going to be there? You can't lie. I can't lie. I just yes or no.
All right.
It's a time now to prepare yourself. This is a good time. While the blood runs warm in your veins, go to God and say, Lord, help me. I want to be right. I don't want to die without you. I don't want to die holding this in my heart.
My Lord, my Lord.
Some people got things in their heart that's been for years. They pet it every now and then. You better let it go. You better let it go. He's a heart fixer. He's a mind fixer. You better let it go. God is telling me you better let it go.
All right.
Can't stand before him when he said, I told you to let it go because I'm your heart fixer. I can smooth over what, I can take care of what you couldn't take care of.
Oh, Lord.
Sometimes we hold things. You don't want to hold things. My late pastor told me, I was in his office. He said, there's some, well, I can't tell you that. But he said, there's some that will hold things in their heart and die with that in their heart. Don't you know, you live a lifetime, you in church, and you hold that in your heart before God, you know that's not going to be good.
My Lord, my Lord.
We shouted last Sunday, didn't we? This is not a shout message.
It's all right, sir.
This morning was a warning. Right now, God is good. He loves us so much. He wants us to live so he can bless us. He wants you to live so every day he can bless you. Don't you know the less sins you do, the longer you, the better you feel? You won't have a lot of problems. I'm talking about physical problems. We bring a lot of stuff on ourselves. I was talking with somebody about how you can be around the wrong people and your mind will be just all cluttered. All messed up.
That's right.
If you be around negative people and they're always saying, no, I don't want to, you find yourself, no, I don't want to, no, I don't want to.
Right.
If you find, you will.
Yes.
If you find yourself around lazy people, you can be lazy too. I'm going to close with this. The Lord put that in the scripture to keep us aware that we're not here to stay. All right?
All right.
All those that got away and lived a luxurious life. There's some have done crooked things and didn't get caught.
Right.
Or didn't go, but just guess one thing about it, I'm not going to say guess what, but one day, once they stand before the judge of all the earth, it's going to be revealed. And it will be taken care of there. I tell some women who got raped, and some men who got raped, they hold that sometimes in their hearts.
That's true.
Don't you know, and I'm going to say that, let go, let God, because you know what? If they didn't get it here, when they get in the judgment,
Oh, my Lord, my Lord. My Lord.
God's going to take care of that.
Amen.
And before, let me say this, before they leave this world, before we leave this world, you shall reap what you sow. So you don't know how they be, those who mistreated you and abused you, you don't know how. What they going through. They may be going through worse.
Oh, Lord.
You just praise God. Get that out of your heart. Let the Lord come in.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He's a heart fixer. He's a mind regulator. Isn't he good? It's a beautiful thing just to stand and say, God, you're my judge.
All right.
Do you go to bed at night with your mind on him? That was a slow amen. You should go to bed every night with your mind. Turn that TV off. Get off of that iPad. Give some time to the Lord before you go to bed. Get your mind on him. Oh, it's a beautiful thing. It is. You wake up with a good mind. You wake up feeling good. Do you know him? Have you tried? He's a good God. He's a holy God. He may not come when you want him, but he's always on time. Do you know him? Have you tried?
Yes, sir.
This is Sister Loretta George, speaking from Grace St. John Metropolitan Missionary Baptist Church, located at 985 53rd Street, Oakland, California 94608, pastored by the Reverend Dr. Maurice F. Scott, and you have just seen this service live. We always welcome you to come pay us a visit when you are in Oakland. And if you do not have a church home, our doors are always open because every soul needs a church home. Until next time, God bless you.